About 3:30, is it? Yeah, 3:50. Ooh. In the morning, it is Wednesday morning, over the hump day. And we are back at Mad Max. I just defeated this enemy last night, and this was the aftermath of my battle. It's hand-to-hand combat, and I can't think of the game right now. This hand-to-hand combat, modern day. It's a good game. This is pretty good. Ooh, there's some gas. Gotta bring that back to the Magnum Opus. That's the car, the name of my car. I called it the Magnum Opus. Okay. Now how do I get back to my car? It's down there. So it is post-apocalyptic. I mean, this isn't just like nuclear war post-apocalyptic. This is the poles shifted post-apocalyptic. Ooh, wow, look at that. Hold, collect scrap. Good. Hold, pick up fuel can. Okay. I mean, yeah. There's nothing except some rusted cars. This is where the ocean used to be. I mean, that's the kind of apocalyptic we're talking here. And, pole shifting apocalyptic. Oh. So there's how I get out. Hold zip line. And I can take my gas with me. Alright. Yes. That's how I did it.
Gotta begin my work.
There's something needs doing before we turn back.
But we've got all we need. Why stall our work on the Magnum Opus?
It's not for you to understand.
I see. You have your secret reasons. I'll follow you, because I think fate favors old chum. And you need both of us.
That is true. You definitely need that dude. He's,
If you have to wander solo, please, take this flare. And when you need old chum, point skywards and fire.
Oh, look at there. I got a flare now. Alright. Well, we need to take the fuel. And I want to store it. There it is. Okay, store. That's what I want. Okay, meet up with the mysterious wastelander. Oh, yeah, that guy. Yeah, this wasn't nuclear war that happened here. This was a pole shift.
Stay with the car. I do this alone.
Well, never mind old chum bucket. Chum bucket, no. Never mind the old Blackfinger and his sacred quest. All holy missions and wander away on some aimless private crusade on your very own. Selfish. Just go do that.
I love his banter. Oh God, that's funny. Just banter away. Yeah, if you know anything about like pole shifting, and they, the doomsdayers talking about a pole shift, weakening of the magnetic poles and the magnetic sphere, and the actual pole shift happening. But it's quite interesting. I actually walked into this guy's office once. I'll stop talking here when we get up to this guy, but I was working up in Park City. This has got to be 12 years ago.
Ah, there you are. Shifter of sands, letter of blood, remnants of a ruined past. You say you seek the plains of silence, but do you not wander them right now? The remains of your life, a perpetual flight, an escape from all that is human, until one day the plains of silence end and you begin. You've a purpose in this life, my friend, although you fear to dream it. But pain will come, much more pain, before this purpose to you is made manifest.
You know nothing of me.
Look behind you, at June after June of drifting, half-forgotten terrors. You flee them always, these past phantoms, and the madness that crawls inside. You've come to Griffa for a reason. Deep inside, twisted around horrors from which you run, lies your strength. Griffa can help. Help you venture down to where you daren't go yourself, and lay bare your true promise.
Ooh, Griffa tokens. Exchange tokens with Griffa to increase Max's abilities. Oh man, usually what I do is I Google what are the best abilities. Oh, isn't that neat how that kind of... They didn't have to do that, but they did. I mean, look at that wheel and the way it turns. Oh, that's a really neat thing. Huh. So, let's see. Anyway, let me finish my story while I Google this. So, I was working up in Park City. This is circa 2007 for a property management company, that luxury hotels and what have you. And there's this PC shop that I go to, and it was a fairly good-sized PC shop. I mean, it's like the only one in all of Park City. Okay, so this is Mad Max Griffa tokens. Best Griffa upgrades. Here we go. So he had been around there for 20 odd years from the the early 90s, when they experienced all that growth from all the Californians moving in. And he so I walk in, he's got a nice personal office. He's got the floor with all the PCs set up, and I mean, it was a nice place. And he's got this map behind his desk, and I'm picking up some parts. That's all I was doing, picking up parts. And I was talking to him in his office, and I looked at this map of the United States, and it was, I could tell it was a map of the United States, but it was different. It was like, the coastlines have changed. The Great Lakes were a lot bigger, and I'm like, what is that? Because I had no idea what it was. And he says, oh, that's what the Earth will look like after the poles shift, after 2012. And I'm like, what? So I was looking at it, and he's describing everything that's going to happen. And this guy is apparently a lecturer. He would go to these different lectures about 2012 and talk about the end of the world and everything in 2012. and I was like, scared the hell out of me. I left. I took my parts and left. Went back over to Gemstone, and I didn't go back there. I didn't need to go back very often, so I think I saw him once at the 7-Eleven, and then a year passes, and I go back for some parts, and he moved out of his house, out of his business, his big store. He moved into this little store that was so small, everything was jam-packed. It was like walking into a hallway with a counter on the left and all the parts on the wall and everything. And it was such a stark contrast. And this guy was serious. I mean, he told me he was selling his business. And I'm just saying, okay, you're the only PC shop. You got a monopoly in Park City. One more thing. He wanted me to create a website for him to help him spread the word about 2012. That was the other thing. And I was like, yeah, that's okay. He actually did find somebody to help him out there, but it was scary, that whole map and everything. I mean, it wasn't like a hand-drawn map. It was a nice map. And some serious effort, not of his own, I don't believe, because he wasn't a map maker that I know of. But he sold everything. And so it gave me this impending doom that something was going to happen. I mean, if this guy's selling his business and hitting the road. So it was a few years later, I ran into this group about 2012. They were into 2012, and they were into energy and all this stuff, not yoga, but just energy. And I took their courses. They had some courses on energy, so I hung out with them for a while, pretty much all of 2011. And then after I finished the courses, I said, okay, I've had enough of this. I understand. I get where they're coming from. And anyway, I'll choose the skills here in a second. Okay. Best Griffith skills in Mad Max. Let's see. Where is this? Adaptation. Increase his ability to consume less fuel. Mad Max is a game so you ride around, okay. Requires gas to run. So adaptation makes it so that your magnum opus uses less Mad Max. This means more driving, less stopping. It also means that you can use all those gas cans for what the Lord intended. Blowing shit up. That's funny. Okay, so that's the first one. We'll get adaptation. Alright. Oh, you can get multiple adaptations. Okay, so that's good. Munition. Best Griffith skills in Mad Max. So the next one is ammunition, so we'll get that. Where's munition? Increases ability. Okay, good. So that's my little 2012 story. But Mad Max, that was made back in 1980, the movie, that was post-nuclear war Mad Max. What? What are you doing, bud? Need some water? Okay. Got some water. New bio, Griffa. Okay, Griffa can help Max abilities. His abilities exchange. So this is how you increase your abilities in Mad Max. You have Griffa. And you talk to the man. So in this game, if you notice as I drive around, there's all these boats in this desert. So, and they do mention earlier in the game when you start that this was an ocean, not a, prehistoric ocean.
Spotters. That's trouble.
You can hear somebody's car engines in the distance there. So, yeah, I mean, this isn't like some prehistoric, when the dinosaurs lived, ocean. There's boats. There's big
Where's the
boats.
car?
See the boats
Oh,
over
he
there?
hasn't.
This signal Chum. When separated from Chum, use the flare to signal him. He will arrive. Okay. There you go.
Any trouble?
I saw bad guys, sneaking, spying, wanting to steal her away from us. I had to take her somewhere safe.
No time to waste then. We've a car to build.
Yes, we do. Oh, we've
All
done
right.
righteous work, Saint. We have what we need to install the nitrous boost.
Access the garage menu anywhere via the pause menu. Access the garage menu. It's time to give Magnum Opus Boost. Select the boost category to install dual nitro boosts. Okay, with threat reduced, Chum can now install the dual with the scrap collected. Okay. Do you wish to purchase and install dual? Yes. It's installed. Okay. Alrighty.
Nitro done yet?
Oh, yes. Nitro installed. Now, baptize her and roll the holy sledge. I know just the place.
No, I'm not going to jump the car. But that would have been cool. Just jump in the car. Oh, crap. I looked down at the map. Oh, get up there. So, yeah, this game, you can see all these ships in the game, and they got me thinking, well, wait a minute, this is not Mad Max. Oh, it is Mad Max, but it's a different...
There, aim for the edge and boost across it.
Okay, alright. Let's aim for the edge and boost across. Here we go. Oh yeah, baby. See, I'm glad I waited. Fresh air. Got a trophy on that one. Test out the boot nitro boost. Okay, we'll do it again. I thought I did that. I guess I didn't do it enough. Okay. I wasn't fast enough. Here we go. Oh, you have to do it again? Alright. You don't have to twist my arm. I love jumping cars ever since GTA Vice City. Oh yeah, baby. Wait a minute. Let's let him
Sit tight.
fix that. So yeah, look. I mean, these are all ships. So, I guess I've made my point. The point is that this disaster that happened to humanity in this game was a pole shift, where the whole, now let me re-describe that map I saw. The map was after the pole shift. The pole shifted and all of the water just shifted and destroyed all the cities. And the water reshaped the way the United States looked in the map. So now here's something else. This is something else. This is really bizarre. I was at a garage sale around the same time. And I'm into biohacking, so, and I don't apologize for it. I love biohacking. And one of the things I did, what I found at that garage sale, were these... Oh, there we go, I see. It's a timing issue.
Spotter, we must silence them before they call their friends.
Ooh. Oh no! Anyway, I guess I was supposed to blow up their car. Oh, I can ram his car. I see. Let's see that. See if I can get in his car. No, I can't. He's fixing the car. So I bought these goggles that you basically, there's a CD player, and what the goggles were they were LED lights, and they would flash at you know, basically you would set the intensity. Ooh, yeah, baby. Use both side and forward rams. The end of this other story I have is really good, so hold on. So you would put the goggles on and you would listen to the CDs. You would listen to the CDs, right? And there was different CDs for different things. And I don't even remember what it was called, but there were several things like that on the market apparently back then. Righteous work. Everything lost again. Trophy earned. So the work on the Magnum Opus is coming along, but it lacks a heart. I need a V8 engine.
That's the last of them.
We really should get back to my sanctum.
Max upgrade menus have now been unlocked and is available Pause menu. Here you can upgrade Max's equipment, appearance, and gain new tools and fighting skills used in ground combat. New upgrades will become unlocked as Max Legend ranks increases. Okay. Huh. Alright, anyway, so back to my goggles story. So you would put the goggles on and the lights would, you listen to those CDs and the lights would flicker. There's some scrap back there I gotta get.
Lie low here.
What's going on here? Weak gates. Huh. I wonder what I'm supposed to do with this. So I've got these goggles and I would use them, and they're supposed to, like, I don't remember now, but different CDs do different things, you know, increase your intelligence. I don't know, whatever it was. I was into that sort of thing, and still am. But so I listened to all the CDs, you know, and at the last CD, at the very end of the CD. Apparently the people that made these CDs did this. They put it in this clip. Basically, it wasn't music. It was actual, like something from a movie. And this guy, these guys are underneath the earth in this, like a high-speed train, but underneath the earth. I don't know what they call that, but and they're going really fast underneath the earth while the poles are shifting, and they're looking at the earth from the satellite view. He's describing what he's seeing, and he's seeing the poles shift and the water just washing over the United States. And it freaked me out. I was like, what the hell? I mean, here I'm listening to this, I'm listening to these CDs. I'm using this device to help, supposedly, you know, with whatever learning abilities, things like that. And all it does is it just you close your eyes and you just let the pulses work on you, okay? But why? And I thought, why on earth would they put that at the end of the last CD? This thing about, you know, being in underneath the earth, protected from the pole shift in this high-speed train as it's moving and watching the earth. Why would they put that at the end of the CD? I was like, that freaked me out, and I got rid of it, but I got rid of it for another reason. I had actually stressed my eyes out. I had something happen to where I could see these little, like, squiggly lines, you know, flashes, squiggly lines. And I went to my eye doctor. And she says, oh, you got an ocular migraine. That's an ocular migraine. You're okay. It'll go away. And I was like, oh, man. Because I didn't tell her what I did. But I had stressed my eyes out that much with all those flashing LED lights. And I probably, you know, set the intensity too high. So that was also. But I might have just thrown it out because it freaked me out. I moved it a little bit. Whatever. Let's get back to this hideout. So yeah, that's my 2012 pole shifting stories, and it was strange. So all this is making me think of these things playing this game. Alright, Chum Bucket. We're there. Oh, I can fast travel. Look at there. Apparently I can't fast travel anywhere. Okay. Welcome to Max's upgrade menu. Upgrading skills are unlocked to increase max legend rank. Alright, so got a new jacket, and then I can do skills. Let's check out my jacket. Yes. Successfully installed. Wait a minute, that's not a jacket. Improves the quality. Put on. That's his. No jacket. Oh, I see. No jacket. Gotta. No added protection against fist or weapon currently equipped. Upgrade locked. Whatever. Alright, here we go. You can acquire new powerful skills to be used in ground combat. Weapon parry. Okay. Let's see. That's the Griffa.
Are you not the one who travels to forget? I've seen you before, running from ghosts, searching in vain for your plains of silence. Your road and mine will soon be one, and you will be reborn a man greater than his fears.
Wandering mystic who seems to only be interested in Max. He has the ability to help Max reach inside the recesses of his very soul and transcend his mind and enhance his physical. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Oh, we got some new dudes here. It's a war boy, okay. He's a war boy. I'm a war boy. Oh, Scrotus was the guy I just defeated. The lead slinger. He's like looks like a sniper. They're best dealt with from afar using their own weapons of choice. A high-powered long rifle evade the reflection. What was that again? A high-powered long rifle evade when the reflection from the scope flashes red. Evade. So I have to evade. That's how I evade him. I gotcha. Okay, war crier is suspended over the battle area, making him vulnerable to gunshot and thunderstick. Find and break their winch to send them crashing to the ground. I see. I gotcha. What's this? This is the spotter. Spotters without armor are relatively easy to defeat, however. When battling a spotter with armor, it's best to go for weak spots like doors, tires, and drivers if your harpoon is upgraded to a high enough level. Huh, okay. So rip off the doors is what they're saying, okay. Extremely evasive, parry any incoming attacks. Shoulder charge will catch them off guard and cause them to stumble. Be fast with a follow-up. Okay, so they're telling us how to defeat each guy up here. Okay, simple brawling techniques are effective. Yep, alright. Oh yeah.
Will I ever come back?
Not to that you won't. That is over and done. Hit harder than normal skinks, but are just as easy to kill when disarmed. Okay. Used to defuse landmines and acquire the shotgun. Oh wow! So landmines have shotgun shells. Huh. Let's see. Ask to use the flare gun to signal chum bucket. Okay, signal a mission giver or to signal a mission giver that he has performed a task agreed upon. Well, that's interesting. Harpoon after installing the harpoon. Okay. All right. Well, now I have to go there for another mission. I think I'm going to end it here. I might play another mission later, but for this stream, I think that's pretty much it. Have a good one.